Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about the topic, why he won't let you go but doesn't want you. This happens a lot. This is very, very common, especially for if you are dating or just seeing someone in the dating world. Men do this all the time to women, okay? And I'm going to cut to the chase and sort through all the BS for you guys so that you can know what's actually going on, why this dude is acting this way. I don't want you to overcomplicate it or overthink it. It's very simple, the answer to this question. Basically, the reason why this guy won't let you go but doesn't want you is he wants to keep you as a convenience to him and as an option, and that he is not serious about you, okay? He is playing you, basically. That's what's happening. Don't feel bad about this. This happens all the time to women. You're definitely not the only one. I know of so many women that this has happened to. I've even talked to men that have done this to women and tried to get into their minds about what is going through their mind. So I'm going to share that information with you. Basically, a guy keeps you as an option because you are an easy lay. So if you're already sleeping with this guy, you are a convenient, easy booty call. And all he has to do is send you one text or one snap and boom, he gets sex, right? Guys need sex. That's one of their basic needs. And for a man to get sex is a lot of effort. If you meet a new woman, you gotta court her, you gotta make the effort to go out, to charm her, to approach her. All of these require a lot of effort. Well, if a guy is lazy, he will just keep an old booty call around so that he can get his needs met that way. While at the same time, he's still talking to other women and trying to actually find someone that he actually wants to be with. Because if he actually wanted to be with you, he would be with you. There is no question about it. There's no mystery. There's no, oh, well, maybe he's not ready. No, if he wants to be with a woman, he will be with a woman. That is just the way a man works. If a man wants a woman and wants to be with her, he will pursue her and he will make it very clear to her that she is a top priority. He will not ignore her. He will treat her the way that you're treated if you're basically getting courted, and then he'll eventually ask to date. Or if you ask him to date, because sometimes that happens, he will say, yes, I would like to date you. It's that, I can't make it any more simple for you guys. If he wants you, he will date you. If he does not want you, then he'll do this. He'll play these type of games with you. So this dude might keep you on social media, Snapchat, Facebook, still message you, still talk to you, maybe even still flirt with you, still hook up with you. Maybe he's just doing that because, first of all, yeah, you are a lay, but maybe he also doesn't want to have that conversation, the conversation where he says, actually, I'm not really interested in taking anything further with you, and he doesn't want you to freak out at him. He doesn't want that conflict. So it could be him just avoiding conflict as well, because he doesn't want to have an unpleasant conversation like that. I mean, nobody does. It's a really difficult conversation to have. It's awkward. If he doesn't know you very well, like maybe you might blow up at him, like that might be what's going through his mind, or freak out at him, or call him names, or just go completely psycho on him. Like this could be running through his mind, so he might be afraid to kind of let you down, I guess. So that's why he's just kind of giving you breadcrumbs and keeping you around. You have two options. Your first option is to confront him and like point blank ask him, is this going anywhere? Are we going to ever date? Are we going to ever get serious? If he doesn't give you a straight answer, the answer is no. Take it as a no. If it's like maybe, or I don't know, I'm not ready, not at a place in my life right now for that, I'm not looking for a relationship, all of that is code for no, and that he's just not interested in you. That is all what that is. That's all just his nice way of saying no. So cut your losses at that point. You're wasting your time. There's nothing you can really do. You just gotta walk away from the situation. Find a guy that is actually wants to be with you and actually wants to be serious. Don't ever think to yourself that he's the only guy in the world. No other guy is going to be interested in you. No, do not think that. Okay, that is not true. It's just not true. And when you walk away at the same time, think to yourself why he wasn't interested in you. Okay, Yes, it's a difficult question to ask, but I want you to think about it in a way that's not going to diminish your worth. You are still worthy and deserving of love and being pursued and not being an option, not being treated like a booty call. You deserve so much more than that. And you got to ask yourself why he thought that way about you, okay? First of all, he's probably not that great of a guy. A decent guy, if he wasn't interested in you, would just say, I'm not interested in you. I don't want to waste your time anymore. I'm sorry that this didn't play out or work out the way it wanted to. Deal with the awkwardness and unpleasantness of that conversation, but let you off the hook, because really it's just selfish for a guy to do that to a girl, especially when she thinks that he might love her or might have feelings for her or have the hope that maybe one day he'll be interested in her and she's just going to be waiting around forever. It's not a nice thing to do. It's selfish and it's not the decent thing to do. So, first of all, this guy isn't that great of quality to begin with, but you gotta ask yourself why. Why was he not wanting to date me? I had to ask myself that question too, like in the past, and I realized it's because he didn't see me as high value enough. He didn't think that I was compatible with him for some reason, and I needed to level up and I needed to really bring it and become a better person, improve myself, become more attractive. I don't always look like this. I'm not saying I'm like, ooh, so amazing looking. I did not always look like this. I looked really nerdy and really not hot at all, not attractive. I really needed to work on that aspect of myself. And I did. Also, I wasn't very confident. I was insecure. Didn't really come off as very smart either. So there were a lot of things about myself that I needed to improve. And I realized that I kind of look like a project to a lot of guys. You know, some guys that are more evolved, that's not the type of woman that they're looking for. So sometimes you gotta just ask yourself those questions. What is it about myself that I can improve and work on so that I can start attracting men, better quality men, not the kind of men that are gonna just string you along like that. So that I can start attracting men that are going to treat me properly and actually want to be with me. Create more value in yourself. Invest more in yourself. That is the answer. If you want to know more about becoming more high value, check out my video, High Value Woman Traits, right up there. Very in-depth of how to become a high value woman. Please don't waste years and years and years on a guy hoping that he will fall in love with you. You're not getting any younger. You're not getting any more time. You can't get that time back. It's very valuable. You could have been using that time to work on yourself, improve yourself, and attract someone that's even more compatible with you. Better, who's gonna make you feel loved and amazing, gonna give you actually what you want, right? You could have been spending that time actually pursuing what you wanted. You can't control someone's emotions, judgments, mind. You can't control somebody, right? So don't focus on what you can't control. Focus on what you can control, which is you. Have the courage to just cut your losses and just say goodbye to this guy. When you do block this guy or whatever, he might like protest to it and be like, oh, you know, is this really necessary? I like you. Like start saying things to not let him go. He's probably doing this because it's kind of an ego thing for a guy, especially if it's like a woman that he wasn't interested to begin with, is just like literally ghosting him and blocking him and just cutting contact. It's kind of a little bit of a blow to a guy. So if he's kind of got a little bit of a complex about that, he is gonna protest and be like, why are you doing that, blah blah blah, and act like he likes you. But he's just doing that for attention and to stoke his own ego because he wants the ball back in his court. Because when you decide to cut contact, you're taking your power back and the ball is back in your court, honey. When he sees that you're taking control again, that might trigger him and it might make him say things like, oh, maybe we can get serious. Honestly though, it's probably just bullshit, okay? Because if he wanted, like I said, if he wanted to get serious with you, he would have already. He would have already. Cut your losses. Forget about this guy. Imagine the amazing guy that you are going to meet in your future who is not going to do this to you. Who is going to treat you amazing. Okay, guys, I hope that this video helped you, and I'll see you all in the next. Bye.